Well, first of all, I appreciate you guys hanging around, so thank you very much for that. I mean, how can you not be disappointed on one hand with the outcome, and how can you not be proud on the other hand with regard to the effort? They are the 10th best team in the country, or at least they're ranked 10th. I think they're very, very good. I certainly would put them in the class of Jacksonville State. I think they're well coached. I think they do a good job. I mean, you saw what some of their backs did. They bring in the second-string quarterback, and the second-string quarterback didn't just run well, he threw well. So I think across the board, at least, I was proud of our guys' efforts. In order for me to really understand maybe what we needed to do better, I have to look at the film, but I was proud of the effort. No, I think that's fair. I think there's a tale of two halves here from a defensive perspective. I don't remember exactly what the stat was in the first half, but I thought we did a better job in the second half. I thought we did a better job in general of stopping them in the second half, but when they needed to come up with big plays, they came up with big plays. We could have possibly, when we brought a little pressure and it looked like we got the quarterback in trouble, he'd run out of trouble. So on one hand, you think you may have an advantage because the number one guy goes out. The number two guy came in, did everything pretty well as far as I'm concerned. He certainly didn't play like a number two guy, but we need to do a better job with that. I got to look at the calls. I got to look at the film. Maybe we need to do a better job of mixing up our calls or something along that line. It's the same message I would normally give at halftime, especially if the outcome at the half is not really what we'd want it to be. So from my perspective, but this is kind of our philosophy anyway. Almost no matter what the score is, you got to take the second half a play at a time. You got to make sure you're focused on that play. You can't worry too much, whether positive or negative, in terms of what happened in the first half. And that's my message. But that would be my message most of the time. I think I'm probably a little bit more aggressive about it when we're down, and that was the case, down score-wise. Kind of what I just said in here. I said that, I'm disappointed that we lost the game. It's not easy to lose a game by 1 point. This is the second time this season where we lose by 1 point to, a nationally ranked team, a top 10 team. But I was proud of our guys, and I was proud of their effort. So, again, disappointed in the loss, proud of our effort. I think at this time of the season, having an open day, having a bye week is always a good thing. I think whether you're undefeated or you're really struggling, no matter what's going on, just being able to get a break this time of year, I think is a nice thing. It gives our guys, too, a chance not just to heal up, but it gives them a chance to kind of get on top of their studies, handle their personal business, whatever they need to do. We'll have a couple practices this week, but that's all. We'll meet with the guys tomorrow, try to put this game to bed. Have a couple good practice in the middle of the week. We'll give the guys some time off at the end of the week, Friday and Saturday, and I expect our guys coming back Sunday ready to go for the rest of the season. The way the overtime works, you mean the overtime? Yeah, the way the overtime works. If you get to the third overtime, you have to go for two. You have no choice. So I think up until then, probably what we're going to do is we're going to play for the sure 7 points, so we know we have it, and we know we got our 2-point play ready to go in third period. In fact, literally, when we were lining up to kick the extra point, I am already talking to Dave about we're going to need a 2-point play here. We already had it. We knew what we were going to call, and I didn't even see the thing get blocked. I was talking about what we needed to do next. We're not like any other college football team. We don't come in and say, this is our goal, this is our goal, this is our goal. We come in and we say we have a mission. That mission is to give the type of effort that our school truly, truly is proud of. Not many football teams in the nation says that. That's what we begin with. That's number one. Number two, everything we do is BAM. So BAM means take responsibility for yourself. You treat others with dignity and respect, but also means you never give up. You give 100%, 100% of the time. We got plenty of things to play for. We can still have a great season. And we've got guys that have been together with me since I've been here. They deserve to go out as hard as they possibly can. We've got guys that potentially have shots at the next level. We deserve to make sure we give them all the support they possibly can. And at the end of the day, if I think, and I'm not thinking about 2017 at all, but for 2017, the best thing we could do for 2017 is go in there with a good record. And we still have the opportunity, certainly, to do that.
We have full confidence in Tyler, the drivers on the field, and put us in a position to win the game. And he did it. Going into it, 42 seconds, we know we got to get on the field, score a touchdown, or get in position to tie the game and go to overtime. So he did it. We made plays. He got the ball to the guys that need to get the ball and forced overtime and came up a little short.
Yeah, the defense, we knew they were going to try and sit back and prevent that deep pass. So my objective was to let that develop and then try and hit some check down passes, and I did that with Hop, and we got in Devin. We got some big yards doing that, missed some tackles, and we got in the field goal range, and that's what we were trying to do. When you got this guy next to you, pretty much all you got to do is hand him the ball. He's gonna get you your 150 yards a game, pretty much. So, we took advantage of what the defense was doing, and he scored 4 touchdowns, so did pretty well.
Tyler, you probably didn't get to see this because you were out on the field, but on D'Angelo's 47-yard touchdown run, the move he made at around the 20-yard line, the springing, lit up the entire sidelines. Do you guys feed off his energy and some of the plays he's able to make?
Yeah, of course. The whole team, I think, feeds off those big plays, no matter who it is. It's a big momentum shifter, and I think that really helps us as a team play well.
We're going into our bye week next week, so main thing we really got to do is try not to point no fingers at any particular group. Just regroup tomorrow, figure out our mistakes, correct them, and move forward for Gardner Webb in 2 weeks. Not to dwell on it. The game's over with. There's nothing we can do about it, and just move forward.